Okay, so I deleted social media off my phone for just like a little bit because I needed a break. So logically, I'm like, it's like the first day I'm doing this. So I'm like, I need to like look at something. So I turned to the news, which, you know, that's way better than social media. You know? But anyways, I found this really funny story. I literally was just like, who came up with this? So in honor of Valentine's Day, that's in a couple of weeks, there's this article I found where in the San Antonio Zoo, they have like a fundraiser going on. It's called Cry Me a Cockroach.
Okay.
And basically what you do is you donate money for them to then name a cockroach after your ex and then feed it to an animal. And depending on how much you donate, they will record it and send it to them.
That
Or
is
like,
incredible.
Or just send them,
Oh
like, a
my
card saying,
gosh.
a cockroach was consumed in your honor. Like,
That is incredible.
That's
I need to do it
awesome.
stat. Just kidding.
I just thought that was so funny. Like,
That's
can you imagine
great.
you're just like chilling at work and then you like get this email and you just open it up and it's just this video and they just zoom in on this cockroach and it like has your name on it and then they just feed it to like a bear.
Gosh.
That is.
Do cockroaches eat bears?
You mean bears eat cockroaches?
Do cockroach? Yeah. Do bears eat cockroaches?
Cockroaches eat bears.
Gummy bears?
I have like this huge, like this image in my head with just like this giant cockroach, just consuming this bear.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh.
Are so gross though. Oh my gosh, they are like the worst.
They're pretty
bugs
nasty.
ever.
Oh
They're
my
gross.
gosh. That's funny though. That's incredible. I love that you that's the first thing you see when you're not on social media. I'm gonna say that again. I love that that's the first thing you see when you're on social or when you're not on social media. Because I feel like I see a lot of like Florida man, Mary's alligator. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
cool.
The Florida man. Oh my gosh.
You know, you can there's a like this thing you could do where you look up your birthday
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
find out what happened in Florida that day.
Yeah.
It's incredible. We should do that. We need
We should do a Florida man episode where we just talk about the craziest Florida man.
That'd be great.
I think
gosh.
that would be incredible. But okay, sweet. So let's just jump right in.
Sweet. Heidi, did you think of any?
No. Well, all I could think about were movies.
Okay,
So-
start saying some.
I was like, Treasure Planet,
Oh,
that is
for
cool.
sure.
Brother Bear, Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, for sure.
That's all I got.
Well, on at Sunday dinner, we said Surf's Up.
Surf's Up. You're
my
right. You're
gosh.
right. You're right.
That's been on
So
Jeff's
that's
mind.
so
Is Jeff
funny.
the one that brought that up?
No, I was the one that quoted something from it, and then he was like, "So good," and then we started talking about
Yeah,
it.
we started quoting it.
We watched it on our anniversary weekend. And he was like, it's only 1080p. Well, I don't know what that means.
Probably
Oh,
like
okay.
small enough that he can put it on his Plex.
Or no, it was 720p. Sorry.
Oh, like the quality.
Yeah, we watched it from the Plex. And so,
Mm.
yeah. Jeff set up a Plex server for us, and he's been obsessed with it. I don't know if you saw my Facebook group where I was like, what's like flowers for guys? And I was like, for Jeff right now, it's Blu-ray movies
I
that
did
he's
see
literally
that.
seen. Any of them.
Any of them.
Because he's like, if you find one at a good deal, just buy it. And I'm like, all right.
Any movie that he's rated over 7.
Which is almost all of them.
When Colton was setting up ours, we went to that NPS store.
Oh, uh-huh.
Because we were like, what is this place? And it was like all this discounted crap. And so we literally went to the DVDs and we found like for $1 just like a bunch of Blu-rays that we had seen but didn't own.
I need
He
to
was
do
like,
that with
"Yes."
Jeff.
So yeah, you can just go places like any thrift place and just find it.
I don't know. You need to raid through Wes's
Movies.
collection. I don't know what he has really in there, but they're his pride and joy. Honestly.
Does he have Blu-ray though?
Yeah.
Because Jeff doesn't do DVDs.
Yeah. Remember that.
I believe
Jeff,
that
I
he
love you.
does
He's like,
Blu-ray.
I don't do Blu-rays. I'm like,
What's the difference, really?
it's just like quality.
Yeah.
But can you really tell?
He says you can, because he said Surf's Up was a DVD that we got a long time ago, and that's why it's only up to 720p instead of 1080p. So we can't do 4K, we can't do DVD.
Because heaven forbid we can't watch a movie that doesn't have good quality.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad when we watched it. So I don't know.
Gosh.
Because I have a lot of DVDs. You guys know this. So
Yeah, but one time we were trying to watch something that Cole had put on our Plex, and I hadn't seen it before. Maybe it was like Dunkirk or something. I hadn't seen it before, and the subtitles didn't like download correctly. So I was like, "What?
How was it? What?
I was like, "What's going
Panic.
on?" And
Panic.
I'm like side-eyeing Colton. Like, is he understanding? Like, do I dare? Like, what's going on? So I didn't want to be mom, so I was like, just figure it out. Use the clues.
I know what. And then there's Wes that turns them off, and I'm like,
that again, actually that was on my list. Underrated subtitles.
Yeah.
Because I feel like no one except us now, really.
And I only do it because of you. I don't know how I survived before. I'm like, I'm so dependent on them now.
I think it's because we're like visual, like not only visual, but like to read. I don't know. I kind of also like the little, like in a scary movie, for example, when it says like door creaking. I don't know why. I'm like, thank you for that. I heard it, but
then maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't hear it, and you're like,
true.
It confirmed.
Who's there?
I should indeed be scared right now. Okay.
Yeah.
The music, good. The door creaking, awesome.
Yeah.
That man standing in the corner, great.
Yeah, exactly. That's me.
Or like when it like gives descriptions where it's like he says, or he like sneaks in, or what like tranquil music.
Oh,
or something.
yes.
And it's, like,
Suspenseful
so funny.
music.
Yeah, suspenseful music. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But also what's been happening to me a lot too is like I'll go back and watch movies I haven't seen in forever, and it's like when you have listened to a song for forever and then you finally look at the lyrics, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what the lyrics are. Same thing. So I'm like watching the movie and I'm like, that's what they say?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know, literally, I think I'm losing my hearing or something. Because sometimes I'll watch something and it's because it doesn't have the option for subtitles, which that drives me nuts on like a streaming service. And then I'm like, wait, what did they just say? And then I'll go back 10 seconds and listen to it. And I'm like, that is not what I thought they said.
I know. I feel like I turn up because like I've been listening to a book while driving to work and such things because the drive is literally the most annoying thing ever. It's the worst part of my day. Every single day when I have to drive to Salt Lake. I just hate it. Anyway, but like listening to a book makes it tolerable. But like I feel like I turn it up so loud and I'm actually afraid for my ears. I'm like, I'm gonna go deaf at an early age. And it's like, and I know all about this like hearing stuff. And so like it's just freaking me out.
And that's fair. No, I think about that because I have I never put my music above the 8 volume in our car, but that's really loud. And so Jeff's always like, you're going to lose your hearing even more because it's so loud every time I come in the car. And so I'm like,
that's a thing
sorry.
that's underrated. Being able to put your music up loud and just like sing and drive.
That was on my list, Nat.
'Cause
I
you know
kid
what?
you
I
not.
got to do that the other night. On Saturday night, Colton was taking a test and the kids were asleep. And I was like, yep, gotta go pick up the groceries. So I'm off to Walmart, which is like a 2-minute drive. But I was like, I plugged in my music. I could crank it up. I didn't have to worry about my little kids' ears. And I'm just like singing. And I'm like,
Yeah, it feels good.
It's
And
so
to
nice.
do it by
Too.
yourself too. It just
Yeah.
hits.
Oh, that's why I actually look forward to my drive to Salt Lake because I know that's my like listen
Yeah.
to music time.
Without
And,
feeling like you can't listen to a
And-
certain song over and over and over again.
yeah, like I'll
You
go
know?
back and be like Flowers by Miley Cyrus has been like on repeat. And so like
Wes made a comment about flowers on Sunday.
I don't want to hear about it because I'm kind of salty right now. If mom, if you're watching, I heard that you guys made or had enchilada pie.
Oh, that's
Or whatever.
true.
Mom literally made the comment. She was like, "Oh, I should have done it when Kim was here."
Yeah, because I've been asking for it.
Oh,
And then I'm like, Jeff, what did you have for dinner on Sunday? He's like, I don't want to say. And I was like, why not? And he's just like, my mom said not to say. And I was just like, oh, well, I just saw like lettuce in your Be Reels.
Oh.
And that's,
Kim's like sleuthing from
yeah,
her.
I'm like,
what
that's
are you
weird. They're
eating?
eating salad when I'm not there. That's weird. And so then I was like,
yeah. How could we eat salad?
yeah, I was like, that looks good. And then Jeff was like, yeah, we had enchilada pie. And I was like, Again, actually underrated mom dish.
When mom cooks,
Oh,
so underrated.
it hits different.
She's so good, and it's clean. Like the dishes are all done
Yeah.
because she just like does them. But Dad just like explodes,
Yeah,
and
he
you're like,
does.
what the heck is going on in here?
I used to
Yeah.
cook like your dad, like that, and then Jeff told me,
Well,
he's like,
you
don't
can
do
tell
that.
who does the dishes by how they cook. Because Mom's like, I have to do the dishes later, so I might as well do it as I go.
Yeah.
And then Dad doesn't have to do the dishes, so he's just like willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly,
But
manilly.
he's also so messy too. Like, and I am too. I like inherited that. I've gotten better, but literally, I would make things.
Oh.
No.
That scared me. It's
Finish-
trivia time.
Finish your thought though.
Okay, well, yeah. Basically, Colton would just watch me, and he's like, "It's like unbelievable," because I literally just be like pouring something, and it just somehow miss, or like, just like I just get stuff everywhere.
It's
I
like
don't know.
you're doing your cooking with your child, like where they just
Yeah.
like they pretend to stir and then it's just like
Yeah,
all over
no,
the
I
place.
seriously do things like that, or like, dude, on my mission. Just last thought before we do trivia. I was so bad at just somehow I'd be like going to get some rice and I just like do it too hard and like shovel rice like straight off my plate.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
That's
awful.
me.
I would always do it. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Dude, you don't see me
Stressful.
next Sunday dinner. We're all together. Watch me after I'm done eating. I'll like move my plate and then slide it to a napkin, crumple it up, put it on the
Oh my
plate.
God.
Because I don't know how I just end up with things everywhere on the table,
Yeah.
like from
Or I'm,
literally
like,
right
I'm,
here.
like, trying to cut it and I like finally cut it. Like,
It's like I'm shamuing
You
the table like a
guys.
splash zone while I'm eating. I'm like, how does that happen? I'm like, we're eating rice. Like, how is it falling out of my mouth? I don't know.
yeah, it just confuses me because I feel like when I focus on something, I'm usually pretty good at it, but I just can't for some reason. Anyways, who's going first? Kim, go for it.
All right,
What's your trivia question?
let me pull it up.
Ooh, chills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, since this actually has been on my mind, we're going to talk about it later. When did the Jonas Brothers make their comeback to the music world?
2019. Final answer.
Yes. High five. How did you know?
You know what? I shouldn't have put any questions for you. I told her earlier, I was like, I left some trivia questions in there that I think are pretty easy just because I know you like to get them and you get frustrated when you never get them.
Yeah, so
I
she
should've
basically just
asked.
called me dumb.
No, I didn't!
She
No,
called
I
you a bad
didn't.
sport,
I
actually.
just like left ones in that,
Yeah, that too.
like stuff that I knew you had like common contact with.
Okay,
instead of, like,
okay.
what's the... I can't even think of someone I don't even
She didn't even have to give the options.
And
I
either.
know!
No, I didn't, and I had them because I actually.
What were your options?
2011, 2015, 2019.
Okay, nice.
Which the reason why I've been thinking about them is I don't know if you heard they got a Hollywood star on Hollywood Star of Fame.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did, and they also announced a new album and also a tour.
Can we please go?
We're gonna go.
Oh my gosh.
No question.
I would.
When is it?
I don't know. They haven't announced the dates yet. They just said we're gonna go on tour, and I was like, "That's
Actually,
I blacked out after that."
The only. All of a sudden, you're just like.
It's like I have to see Joe. I have to see Joe. Like
And what about Kevin?
all of them actually. But my
Mostly
friends,
Kevin.
my friends. So the ones I was with this weekend in Vegas, one of them, the bride, we actually became friends because of our love for the Jonas Brothers. We were 11. She was a Nick girl, I want to say. I was a Joe girl at the time. And anyway,
Who's Nick?
Nick Jonas.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, I forget about him sometimes because like I just don't like him that much.
Wow. Edit that out. No Nick Jonas slander. But anyway, so we were talking about that. I was like, they're gonna go on tour, I think, because they announced their album. And then yesterday she sends me a picture of like front row of like what it looks like in front of the Jonas Brothers. She's like, this is how close I want to be, guys. And I was like, fair. Like I want to see them sweat. I want to capture their sweat in a vial.
Oh my
And like
That's so gross. Well,
that's how close I want to be. I'm not
only
gonna do
knew
it.
the answer because I went to their concert in 2019.
Fair.
Yeah.
I want.
It was the last concert that I ever went to before COVID.
Well, that segues me into actually one of my other underrated things, which is AJR. They had their concert the same night as the Jonas Brothers, and I really wanted to go to the Jonas Brothers concert, but I really also wanted to go to AJR because
You're
was
actually a fake fan.
I was obsessed. Well, I literally was like, what do we do? And so I think we flipped a coin, and then we were just like, and also it was like downtown Salt Lake. Do we want to drive out of there? No. So West Valley, yeah. And that's kind of what we decided on. And so, anyway, underrated band, AJR. Underrated brothers. I love them. I would die for them.
I don't know. They're starting to get more.
I know they are now. More popular.
More rated.
Yeah, they are.
True.
You know, have you ever thought about, like, you can be overwhelmed, you can be underwhelmed, but you can't be whelmed?
That's gonna keep me up tonight. Heidi.
I'm just gonna start saying that. People be like,
I'm so whelmed.
how are you? And I'm just like, I'm whelming.
Like, I told mom that, and she was like, I don't know.
Dude, the English language.
Like the videos I always send you, where it's like the things they think about, and they're like, I love those videos.
Same.
I'm trying to think of an example. I always forget.
Yeah, anyway.
That is literally, so funny.
Let's see, what else is underrated?
I have a list.
Yeah,
Let me go through.
consult my list.
Okay. I know Nat is going to feel this so hard. Getting mail sent to you.
I love
I'm not
getting
talking
mail.
ads. I'm not talking bills. Talking like a package or a letter or even a wedding invitation sometimes. I'm like, oh,
Or
who's this from?
like somebody actually like handwrites like a message to you in
Yes.
some form.
Underrated. I know that we live in a different age now, but I love getting physical mail, and I think that's why I justify how much I order from Amazon, because I'm like, I like getting a little box that says
I know,
Kim on
that
it.
one time when you're like, hey, can you pick up like this one package that I got? 6 of them.
Okay,
6 of them.
but they were not for me. They were for my clients. Don't slander. Don't libel here. No, but that's fair, because I Jeff's like, wow, you haven't gotten a package in a while. And I'm like, yeah.
I sent Jeff this reel that I found where it's like the husband's like recording the wife, and she's like walking by the door, and he's like, hot day, and then she like opens the door, and there's like a bunch of packages. He's like, hot dang it, it's so funny. I send it to Jeff, and he's like, yes.
Yeah, Jeff's like, wow, you haven't gotten a package in a while. I'm like, you're welcome, I guess.
I know. Every time you guys go out of town, I just expect to see like 12 of them. Like to
It
get
was
12
awesome.
of them
I was
for
actually
you
waiting on
guys.
6 packages, but they told me in the emails that it was only going to be 3 boxes. So I was like, okay, cool. Sorry, Heidi, but I appreciate you for doing that. I wrote down Keanu Reeves, and I don't know why I did, but I'm standing by that
I
answer.
feel like he's underrated though. I feel like everybody talks about.
Like,
him
feel
now.
like I don't know, when I ask people who their celebrity crush is, it's always like Henry Cavill, Ryan Reynolds, and it's never Keanu. Why? So I'm here to be like, he's attractive.
Yeah, he's attractive, but maybe he's not your celebrity crush still. There's plenty of men that are attractive.
He's like easily like top 10 though.
But is he funny?
No, he's just down to
So
everything.
Boo.
She's a Ryan Reynolds girl. I can also.
Did you guys see that Shania Twain? She like did a little shout out at Ryan Reynolds, because you know in her song,
yes.
how she does
Brad Pitt.
You're not Brad Pitt, or that don't like you're so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, so you're Ryan Reynolds. That don't
I thought that was so
impress me
cute.
much."
He was like, imagine Shania Twain saying your name. Wow. Life goals. No, but yeah, I actually have this theory of who I can tell is a Ryan Reynolds girl or a Henry Cavill girl. I can talk about that another time.
Okay.
What if you're neither?
If you're neither, you're probably, I don't know, I have to think about it. It's a working hypothesis, just like my Panda Express thing. I've been asking every couple, are you the Panda Express person or is your partner? And they're like, my partner.
Okay, well, explain it. Tell
Okay,
me.
so yeah, so I have this theory that every couple has someone that likes Panda Express a lot more than the other person. I'm not saying that the other person doesn't like Panda Express. It's that this person would rather have it a lot more often than this person. Like, this person has to be in the right mood. This person's like, oh yeah, Panda. And so I've just been asking, like,
Well,
random
and
people.
then I have the theory
Yes.
that like somebody in your relationship has to have glasses or is somehow visually impaired in some way. Okay, like Colton and Natalie. Colton wears the glasses. Natalie doesn't. Kim and Jeff. Kim wears the glasses. Jeff doesn't. Me and
Jeff
Wes.
did, though.
But he
Jeff
doesn't.
did as a child.
But he doesn't.
Um,
And then me and Wes. He wears the glasses. I do not.
But my brother and his wife both wear glasses. Heidi.
It's still a work in progress. I mean, we can break them up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's work.
It just means that they're not meant to. Just kidding.
It's still a work in progress, and we can break them up.
Like, no, that's what I get it. It's all.
Like this undercover person. She like goes and sabotages her relationships to like prove her theory right.
She's like,
my
yeah, maybe it's not
gosh.
meant to be then because I'm right.
Heidi's like future children. Hey, mom, I'm thinking about marrying this person. Do they wear glasses?
Now Cameron has to marry someone with glasses though, because so far all the halls, like, you guys don't have glasses.
Yeah.
So,
But I feel like
But Cameron getting married. Let's move on.
okay, but
He's a
okay, but
baby.
listen. Okay, maybe you can have two people that both wear glasses, but two people that don't wear glasses, I feel like is unheard of.
if you're listening to this and you are in a relationship where
or
both
you know,
of
or you know of a relationship.
yes, that both of you have 20/20 vision somehow, let Heidi know.
Okay, but also let's go with your little
we'll have to do a
thing.
little poll.
Yeah. Who knows of people that just both despise panda or they both love panda?
Yeah,
Okay, let's
that's
talk
rare.
about this.
Let's talk about it.
Okay,
'Cause
let's
I-
see who wins. Let's
let's-
see who wins.
That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. Okay, I also put singing loudly in the car because I did that with my friends this weekend. We sang like Hannah Montana, High School Musical. It's like we were
You
literally
get
in
the
2013 again. It was
best,
incredible.
the
Driving late at night on an empty highway.
so
It's
nice.
different. Traveling alone or going to the movies alone.
Going to the movies alone is actually very fun.
Very fun.
Very nice.
Recommend it.
In my life.
Recommend it.
I went one time to I Can Only Imagine, that movie.
Okay.
I sat in between these two couples. One of them was like old and like it's a sad movie. Like it's a very emotional movie.
Right.
I'm over here just sobbing. Okay, like by myself just sobbing in this movie theater in like the front. And I'm like wiping my snot. And this lady, she like, "Are you okay? Are you going to be okay?" I was like so embarrassed. I was like I'm trying not to cry, but I can't help it. Oh.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I
What
feel
a-
like if this one's way too easy, I'm doing another one. Because I'm worried now.
That's our trivia
All right,
bell.
all right. What is the only food
Yeah, I'm not
that
trying not to
cannot
look at
go
it.
bad?
Ramen.
Rice.
Okay.
Oh, give me
Oh,
the
sorry. Yeah,
options.
option.
Yeah,
Sorry.
A, dark chocolate. B, peanut butter. C, canned tuna. Or D, honey.
honey.
No hesitation. I don't know why that felt right. I almost said
Dark
canned
chocolate?
tuna. No, not dark chocolate. But I actually remember seeing an expiration date on our canned tuna. I don't eat tuna. So I don't know. I don't know how long
That
it
doesn't
lasts.
apply to me.
It goes, maybe I'm working on another theory that there's always someone in a relationship.
I don't like tuna.
That checks out with my relationship.
Really?
So, yeah,
Which one are you?
I eat the tuna.
Oh my gosh, me and Colton need to have a conference. Wait, does Wesley no, he doesn't have asthma. 'Cause
No, he doesn't.
I had like this theory. I was like, okay,
Well, I freaking like asked Wesley before her. She was like, ask Wes if he has asthma. We had just barely started dating, and I like, do you have asthma? And he's like, what? So what kind of question is that?
something Kim would ask.
No, I was like, it's for my sister-in-law. Don't worry about it.
Just yes or no.
I hope he knows like now that's normal.
I think he knows
No,
that
he
it's-
does not have asthma.
No, he doesn't.
So I thought, like, thinking, like, maybe there's one person in the relationship with asthma. Because so far, me and Colton, we just brought all the allergies and problems into your genetic pool. I apologize.
It's fine.
It's fine. on behalf of me.
You
It's
also
not my
got a lot of,
Just kidding.
Awesomeness. So
True. I'm going to cry. So anyway, all right. Nat, hit us with your list.
yeah, let me find it again.
Hit us with your list.
Hit me in the face with it.
Wow, look at this. I have not having allergies or having to wear glasses.
I don't know if that's underrated or ableist.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
No, I just think we
No,
can
it's
all
true.
appreciate it more because like
It's true.
Colton will just like I don't know, his eyes will just be irritated from his contacts or something, and I'm just like, oh man, that sucks. But I'm like, then every now and then I'm like, wow,
I know. I
don't
like.
have to deal with that.
I
Like,
wear
that's
mascara for too long, and my eyes are like itchy, and like I hate them. And then I can see just fine. I don't have to pay to see. Okay, like let's
Yeah.
talk about that.
long. Yeah,
Yeah. Must be nice.
we're not having allergies. Yeah,
We're not having hearing aids.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember mom like I was probably in like health class or something talking about something I'd learned, and she was like, "Yeah, isn't it like a miracle that you guys were like born healthy and you don't have allergies and you don't have to have glasses?" And she was like naming off all these things.
All these things that is wrong with me and Colton.
Wow, no,
That you're
no,
not Hispanic.
The more I learned, there's like so many things that could be wrong with you. Like if you don't have that many things
True.
wrong with you, you really are just like so blessed. And so I've always like,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, think about it when you go to the doctor's office when they ask you all those things. Like Colton's probably like me, where we're just checking off. Oh yeah, that's in our family. Oh yeah, alcoholism. Yep, all these things, and it's like I don't know.
What?
You guys got lucky.
Forget. What were we talking about?
Allergies.
Allergies.
Not having allergies.
Oh my gosh.
You know I'm allergic to
Um,
morphine. Fun fact. I learned that when I was at the hospital.
oh dear.
Apparently, you're not supposed to feel like you're paralyzed after they put it in your system. Like it feels like my bones are like every time they would put it, and I was like, I feel like I can't breathe every time you put like the morphine in my body, and they're like, we're gonna give you Tylenol from now on. So I let the like morphine out of my system, and then they gave me Tylenol, and it was fine. But yeah, so I can't.
Oh my
I
gosh, I'm
can't
so
be on
mad. Why
morphine.
can't I remember what I was gonna say?
Just like things being wrong with you, being grateful.
Oh yeah, so like you guys, I mean, I talk about sometimes where like I'm very nervous to have a child just because like there are so many things that could go wrong.
Mhm.
And then like Wes asked me one day and he was like, "Why are you just like so nervous about it?" Like real question, okay? Like you could have your anxieties about it, anxious feelings, I don't know what the word is. But he's like, "What's the real thing?" And I was like, "Well, you have to understand, I'm like in all these like childhood development classes where like you learn about so many different things that could go wrong, and then just like one of those things could like really just make it rough for you when you grow up." So I was like, I don't know if I want to like make my children like have to do that, have to go through that. It's
Well,
like hard.
You don't choose that though.
I know you don't, but like I don't want to watch them. That's more of like me problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch them like suffer like that.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair concern.
Yeah. It is scary, like, yeah. I always like they give you the option to like do a whole bunch of tests to see like if they can tell you if there's like any genetic things that are wrong or whatever. And I don't do it because it's like it's not going to make a difference for me if I'm already pregnant and I'm having the child. I don't want to like have to worry about that until it's time to worry about it. I know other people prefer to find out so they can prepare, but for me, like knowing me personally, like I know myself and I would just stress about it. And so I was like, I don't want to know until I have to know. So for me, I have to just not think about it because I'm like you. If I think about it, I get really sad and nervous. So I just have to just assume everything's gonna go right, and if it doesn't, then I just deal with it then.
I know when Wes came over yesterday, Nora was like standing in the little area, like basically in the doorway, but like a little ways off. And she was like looking at us, like peering inside, and we were like, "Hey Nora, what's up?" And she was like, like we're gonna eat dinner. And I was like, "Oh, okay, we're coming." And then she just like keeps coming back and just like looks at us and just like laughs and runs away. And so Wes is like, "How could you not want a kid like that? Honestly."
Talk about what happened after.
Oh yeah, please
here's what
tell me.
happened. And then we're like sitting there trying to watch this show, and Nora's having an absolute meltdown about going to bed, like just absolute tantrum. And I was like, "Yeah, Wes, are you sure you want to have a child like Nora?"
No, I was talking about earlier when like she first was like going and saying hi to you guys, and then Wes started playing with her.
Oh, and then you felt left out.
No, he did something like he was running after her fast, and he
He
bit
biffed
it.
it hard. kitchen getting dinner ready. All of a sudden, Nora's like screaming and running, and then Wes comes in and just like slides and just like I just hear like this crunch, and I'm like, what, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Gets up and keeps chasing her like nothing happened. I was like,
No, I really don't
okay,
think he was hurt. It was just like it just slid.
I know. And then after he ran and like looked and like saw if he broke anything, but I just thought it was so funny. I was like,
Oh.
he was like in character. He was like, I gotta keep chasing her. Just, like, play it off.
I know she was like legit screaming.
Yeah.
I thought she was actually afraid.
But she loved it. Did you see? It was like pure adrenaline
Yeah.
running through her veins at that moment.
She-
She loves being chased.
Yeah, she does.
She does, and
yeah,
like
and then, after dinner, she was like, Wes, can you play with me?
I know. I love how she doesn't ask me. Wes,
Well, how many times have you said yes?
I play with her.
I like to chase her though. I don't
I
say
don't
yes
chase her.
ever.
She said play, not chase.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. When she says she's like, Kim, chase me. I'm like, no. Ask Papa.
But earlier though, she was really sad that she wasn't gonna go over to Laura's house, and
Oh.
so I was like, well, Heidi and Kim are coming over later. Like, you can see them for a little bit. And then she was like crying. She's like, are they gonna take me to a movie? And I was like,
Yes.
I know. I looked though. There's no movies
There's no
out.
movies.
Yeah, and
I've
I
been
was
looking
like,
too.
well, I don't know. And she's like, well, then Kim can take me to get my nails done. And I was like,
I'm so proud.
I think she's just so like tired of being cooped up because of the winter.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, then
She keeps asking to go outside, and I'm like, it like hurts your face to be outside. I don't want to.
No,
She's
it's
like,
it's
we can wear
bad.
a coat, and I'm like, no, but my face.
when I get home tomorrow, I can go outside with her if you want. We can go on a walk. It'll be good for me.
Well, I need to get outside too. I told her that though. I was like, tomorrow it should be a little bit warmer, and Thursday and Friday, so we can go outside then. But like today is just.
I
really
should be home
cold.
by like 2ish.
Sweet.
So
Yeah.
we should go on a walk together or something.
I like that she associates me to nails and movies because that's my whole personality actually. So
Yeah,
she
I've been looking for movies
She
too.
was
Though.
explaining to me. She was like looking at her nails. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get tigers on my nails." I
Yeah,
was like,
she told me.
She like thinks about these things. I'm like,
I'm telling you, the first time we were not even walking out the door. She goes, next time I want pandas. Next time?
She has plans. Yeah, she has plans ahead. I'm like, okay.
Are you still getting your ears pierced?
Her ears, yeah.
Yeah, I still need to look into it, but that's the plan. Yes.
Nice.
I'm
so
excited.
excited.
I
Me
feel like
too.
she's gonna hate it because it's gonna hurt, and then she's gonna like not.
We'll
wanna
just pinch her
pierce it.
ears every once in a while when you're brushing her hair and just be like, that's practice for.
Well, it doesn't really hurt that
Future.
much.
It
Like it's
doesn't.
just more scary than it
Yeah, with
does
the
hurt.
Nora, though. It's dramatic. Everything.
Maybe we should all be there and just pump her up.
Maybe.
I don't know, because like I've heard that being there for someone, like if there's too many people, then you feel more okay to be freaking out because you can be vulnerable around these people. Whereas with a complete stranger, she might like tough it
maybe.
out.
Do you want to hear a cute story? When I got my ears pierced, I think I was like 12 or something, and Jeff was with me and Mom, and he let me sit on his lap because I was scared. Like,
How-
can we
how old
talk
were
about
you?
that? I was 12.
Oh,
So he just like he was like, "Do you want to sit on my lap?" Like he was so cute and nice about. I still remember it.
Aww. We love Jeff. I
That
love
was like
Jeff.
10 years ago, 11 years ago, and I still remember because it was so cute. It was so nice.
I want to pierce my daughter's ears like Hispanic way, like 4 months.
Yeah, I want to next daughter. I want to do it early. I just didn't because of COVID. Everything was shut down.
Yeah.
So then by the time things were opening, she was already like a year old.
Just
And I was
parent
like,
trap it.
She's gonna yank it out. I don't want to do it right now. 'cause
That's
she
fair.
Was, like, she wouldn't even wear bracelets or anything. I was like, she's gonna like.
Well, I talked to Wes about it. I was like, "How do you feel about that?" And he's like, "I hate it, so it's not happening with us." Or I'll just do it and then he won't know.
He just hates, like.
I don't
doing
know.
stuff.
He just seems I don't really know exactly. I think he said it's something to do with like it's just weird on a baby or
Oh.
something. Like there's no purpose to it.
It's a cultural thing.
So
for,
I was like,
for
"Okay,
me.
fine, whatever. Like it
I
doesn't
just
matter."
think It's just so cute on little baby girls because like they look like boys unless you.
Yeah.
And people assume
unless
that you're
you put
having a
bow on
boy.
them, and
Yeah.
some babies just pull bows off. So if you
AKA
can put
Nora.
on- Yeah. So like you can put on little earrings,
Then-
then people won't be. Oh, it's such a cute
Girl.
baby.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I got my ears pierced when I was, I think, 6 months old. So, and I mean, obviously now I can't wear them because I'm allergic.
More allergies.
More
thank
allergy
you.
problems I'm bringing onto the genetic pool. But Jeff and I've talked about it, and he's like, whatever. So
I know. I think if it comes down to it and I push for it, Wes would be like, well, fine, whatever, do what you want. But, like,
yeah.
right now he's just opposed.
Well, I also know people that, like, are very, like, I won't do it until my daughter's X age because I wasn't able to do it until that age. So
do you know why Mom didn't do it? Let us do it until, like, she wouldn't let me do it until I was, like, 12. Huh.
Why does that scare me every time? Scare me.
I don't
Scare
like.
me.
I don't know. Because you got yours done. You got yours done at, like, 17, right?
I think it was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I think I got mine done at 12. Because, like, I really, really wanted them done.
I think you got it. Didn't you get yours done before me?
Yeah.
And I think I saw that, and I was like, yeah, actually, I want mine done. So then I did mine.
But it took you forever because you had to, like, wait until, like, basketball was done or
Yeah, 'cause
something.
I was always busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
That makes sense.
yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't
do
know
your
why
trivia
Mom didn't
question.
let me do it earlier. Sorry.
No, you're good. I just love that. I feel like Nora is finally at the age where she's like coming into like what she likes and what she prefers. So it's cute seeing her like want to get her nails done and like want to get her ears pierced. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I was ever that excited about that stuff when I was her age. So
I don't know that anybody really did it with me though, because like I don't really know that Mom did. So I didn't have aunts that would take me and do that stuff. So
same.
I don't know.
But I'm the yes aunt. I always tell people that. I'm like, I never say no. So now I know that she wants tigers. She's getting tigers for her birthday on her nails.
When are you going to do it, though?
I'll have to look at her schedule next week because she's turning 3 next Saturday, a week from Saturday. So.
Okay.
All right.
Ready for this?
Yes, I think.
Which country is known as the land of white elephant?
White elephant.
Is it A, Philippines, B, Thailand, C, India, or D, Hong Kong?
White elephant. Well, I feel like India, because they have a lot of elephant symbolism in their
India?
culture.
No, I'm just not in my head. I'm like liking what you're thinking.
India or Thailand, because you can bathe elephants there. But I did see a Married at First Sight Australia.
My gosh.
And there was an Indian girl that was walking down the aisle, and they had 2 big white elephants. I went with India.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer. You should say Thailand, just in case. I don't want us to be wrong, Natalie.
Yeah, Thailand.
India.
Thailand.
Oh, I'm so glad we did that. But yeah, I legitimately watched a Married at First Sight clip with this Indian girl, and they had 2 big white elephants by the altar. I don't know
think
why.
it's just the culture.
It's a symbolism of like luck
yeah,
or
a
something.
symbol of something. I mean, I saw Never Have I Ever.
Yeah. Same.
Oh, I kind of missed that show.
It's a good one. I didn't really love the 3rd season that much.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think the 2nd season was my favorite.
The 2nd season was probably the best.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of looking forward to the 4th season.
4. It's the last season.
And like the summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I know we have a date for that, but not for Bridgerton.
I know. Can we just
Don't
not talk
text.
about it?
Don't text.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, so anything else on your list, Nat?
Yeah.
Let's do a couple more.
Being outside when it's early. Like,
Oh, that's
just
true.
Being out and about in the early hours.
So true.
Being awake when it's like when nobody else is. I don't know. There's
It's
something
kind of powerful.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
The
I'm better than all
silence.
of you. Yeah. Like look at me. I'm out and about.
I said onions. And
Excuse me.
True.
and salt and
True.
Because like
It's true.
you can like make anything taste good with those 3 things. I feel
It's
like.
true. They're staples.
Unless people don't like onions. I'm looking at you, Jeff.
I like onions.
He's okay with onions if they're cooked. If they're just raw, he's like, no onions, please.
Dude, Wes is the same way.
I have a conspiracy about them.
Oh my gosh.
They're the same person.
No, Wes really is like a mix of like
All the
Cole
guys.
and Jeff and Cam. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what if, again, sorry to bring up Cameron's future
What if
spouse.
she's a mix of all of us?
I know.
Oh my gosh,
that's
that
what
would
I'm
mean
saying.
she's gonna be great.
So cool, but he claims that he doesn't like us all the time, so I don't.
I don't
watch
know.
she marries someone like exactly like us. We'll be like,
I hope
don't
she's.
like us, huh?
I hope she's shorter than me. because he always has to
But he's so freaking
gripe
tall.
about that. He always has to get on me for that, and I'm just like, you know,
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna marry somebody that's like 6 foot or something like that.
and she's
Just to like
we're all gonna be like this.
keep it even. Yeah, you'll be like this. Me and Natalie will be
See?
like,
Oh my gosh, I made a comment about like, so me and my friends this weekend, we're all about the same height, okay? I'm average in my friend groups, I guess. And so we couldn't hang up a banner for the bridal shower, so we had to get a chair. And I was like, oh man, none of us are tall enough for this. And my friend Kelsey's like, oh no, not you too. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, my in-laws always get me for being so short because they're all so freakishly tall. And I was like, same. So we bonded over that a little bit. I was like, yeah, they always make short jokes.
I don't even
And on
make
the outside,
short
I'm
jokes.
like, it's cool. And
I
on
don't
and the inside,
You is short anymore.
Thank you.
Like,
Cameron's the
does.
one.
He's
I don't
always
really
holding things
care.
above my head.
It's always like whatever.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
But Cameron's just freakishly tall. So
that's true. So is Jeff. So, all right. Anything else or?
Yeah, I said cool socks.
So true. I'm
just love
I'm
socks.
pulling a Baylor today. I'm wearing 2 different socks.
Pulling a Baylor or pulling a Baylor's mom? Because I'm the one that dressed
No, because I associate it with him. No, because I associate it with him. I see him every time he's wearing one of Nora's socks and one of his
His
socks.
socks are gone. I don't know what happened, but I have reordered 3 times on Amazon, and every single time it's like, oh, delayed. Like, I just can't get socks for the dude. I don't know.
He's meant to be barefoot forever.
my gosh.
No, but yeah, I couldn't find my matching socks for this one, and so I was like, I'm just gonna put on the first one I see, and I was like, oh, it's kind of like Baylor, and so I channeled Baylor today a little bit.
It's really funny though, because like when winter started, I was like stressing out because I didn't feel like I had enough like long like winter socks, like warm socks. Now I was looking in our drawer and it's like overflowing. I'm like, where did all these socks come from? Like almost like we just have like
You did the laundry.
maybe no, we have like a ton of new ones though. I
Same.
don't know.
We have a lot of new socks from Costco. I want Costco to sponsor my life.
Oh my god.
I talked about that a lot this weekend too. I'm like, if I ever get famous, Kirkland signature. People are like, who
Who are you wearing today?
Kirkland. I want to say that.
Like
full
Costco
confidence.
brand? And
Yeah,
they're
like, I
yeah.
want like a full like Kirkland signature logo coming down the side of like a black dress. Met Gala. Yeah, I've thought about it. I'm like, who would I want to dress me? Because like Elizabeth Olsen, her sisters are Mary Kate and Ashley. And so when she was nominated for an Emmy for WandaVision, I think, she wore one of their dresses. And I was like, that's so special. Because like they had an interview, I guess, where they were like, what if your sister wears one of your guys' designs? Like, oh, that would be awesome. And she did. And I was like, Kirkland signature. That's why I was like Costco. Because I don't have one in my family that's like a designer. So these are the things I think about. Anyway.